Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's motivational podcast. If you're listening right now, I want you to know something important. No matter where you are in life, no matter how many times you have failed, no matter how difficult things seem, your story is not over. Today, we are going to talk about the power of persistence, the strength of believing in yourself, and why you should never give up. Take a moment and think about your dreams. Maybe you want to learn English. Maybe you want to improve your health. Maybe you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. Whatever your dream is, remember this. Every successful person you admire started as a beginner. They were not born successful. They were not born confident. They were not born experts. They simply kept going when others stopped. Many people quit too early. They try something for a few days. They don't see results. They become disappointed. And then they give up.
But success doesn't happen overnight. Think about a seed planted in the ground. When you plant a seed, nothing happens immediately. You water it, you take care of it. Days pass. Sometimes weeks pass. You still see nothing. But beneath the soil, something amazing is happening. Roots are growing. The foundation is being built. And one day, the plant finally appears. Your dreams work the same way. Many times, progress is invisible before it becomes visible. The effort you make today may not show results tomorrow, but that doesn't mean your effort is wasted. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep improving. Because one day, all your hard work will begin to show. One of the biggest mistakes people make is comparing themselves to others. They look at successful people and think, why am I not there yet? But you are comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. You don't know how many failures they experienced. You don't know how many nights they stayed awake. You don't know how many times they wanted to quit. Success is often built on years of unseen effort. Imagine climbing a mountain. When you look at the top, it seems impossible. But nobody reaches the top in one giant step. They take one step, then another, and another. Eventually, they reach the summit. Life works exactly the same way. Small steps every day create big results over time. If you improve just a little each day, your future will be very different from your present. Many people underestimate the power of consistency. They believe they need huge motivation every day. But successful people don't rely only on motivation. They rely on discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited. Some days you don't. But discipline keeps you moving, even when motivation disappears. The person who keeps going on difficult days often wins. Think about an athlete training for a competition. Do they feel motivated every single morning? Probably not. But they train anyway, because they understand something important. Results come from consistency, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Maybe you failed before. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you've started and stopped many times. That's okay. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every mistake teaches something. Every setback contains a lesson. Every challenge helps you grow stronger. The people who achieve great things are not people who never fail. They are people who refuse to stay down after failing. When life knocks them down, they get back up, again and again. That's what resilience looks like. Remember this powerful truth. You are stronger than you think. You have survived difficult days before. You have faced challenges before. You have overcome problems before, and you can do it again. Sometimes life becomes difficult. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes progress feels slow. But slow progress is still progress. A person walking slowly toward their goal is still moving forward. A person who quits is not. So keep moving. Even if the step is small, even if the progress is slow, keep moving. Because every step counts. Every effort matters. Every day is another opportunity to become better than you were yesterday.
Building self-confidence and a positive mindset. Many people wait for confidence before they take action. They think, I will start when I feel confident. I will speak when I feel confident. I will try when I feel confident. But confidence does not usually come first. Action comes first. Confidence comes later. Every time you try something new, you become a little stronger. Every time you practice, you become a little better. Every time you refuse to quit, your confidence grows. Think about learning any new skill. At the beginning, it feels difficult. You make mistakes. You feel uncomfortable. You may even feel frustrated. But with practice, things begin to change. The things that once seemed impossible become easier. The things that once felt scary become normal. That is how confidence grows. Not in a single day, not in a single week, but through consistent effort. One of the biggest enemies of confidence is negative thinking. Many people spend too much time focusing on what they cannot do. They focus on their weaknesses. They focus on their mistakes. They focus on their failures. As a result, they feel discouraged. Instead, try focusing on progress. Ask yourself, what have I learned today? How have I improved this week? What small step can I take next? When you focus on progress, you begin to see growth, and growth creates confidence. Another important lesson is to stop seeking perfection. Perfection is impossible. Nobody does everything perfectly. Nobody gets everything right. Nobody succeeds without making mistakes. If you wait for the perfect moment, you may wait forever. The perfect moment does not exist. What exists is this moment. The best time to begin is now. The best time to learn is now. The best time to improve is now. Do not let fear stop you. Fear is a normal part of growth. Whenever you try something new, fear may appear. But fear does not mean stop. Fear means you are stepping outside your comfort zone. And that is where growth happens. Every achievement starts with a decision to try, a decision to learn, a decision to continue, even when the path is difficult. Positive thinking is also important. Positive thinking does not mean ignoring problems. It means believing that problems can be solved. It means focusing on possibilities instead of limitations. It means choosing hope over doubt. Your thoughts influence your actions. Your actions influence your results. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot succeed, you will hesitate. If you constantly tell yourself that improvement is possible, you will keep moving forward. Be careful about the words you say to yourself. Speak to yourself with encouragement. Speak to yourself with patience. Speak to yourself with belief. Success begins in the mind before it appears in reality. Remember this. Every expert was once a beginner. Every achievement started with a first step. Every success story started with someone who decided not to give up. You do not need to be perfect.
You do not need to know everything. You do not need to move fast.
You simply need to keep moving. A small step forward is still progress. A small improvement is still improvement. A small effort is still valuable. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing. And most importantly, keep going. Because the person who continues to move forward eventually reaches places that once seemed impossible. Thank you for listening to this podcast. I hope today's episode inspired and motivated you. Keep believing in yourself, keep learning, and never give up. Until next time, take care and keep moving forward. Goodbye.